Today's video, I just want to share some knowledge on why is it important for us to raise our energy and how can we raise our energy. As you know, the law of polarity that states that opposites like negatives and positives. So when we're at the positive, we are vibrating at a higher frequency. And when we are at the negative, we are vibrating at a lower frequency. So if you're vibrating at a lower frequency, your energy is low. And if you're vibrating at a higher frequency, your energy is high. And this is being positive, this is being in line with God, in line with alignment, your purpose, love, compassion, kindness, all these positive things. On the other hand, is us being jealousy, for example, being in hate, living in hate, or unforgiveness, anger, and things like that. So the energies that we vibrate at certain points in our lives or certain levels, they facilitate the environment that we live in and even achieving the thing that we want. So how can we raise our energy? First of all, we can raise our energy by watching and being conscious of the food that we eat. Basically, if we eat foods that are organic, they are natural, it's not modified, it's not too starchy, that helps us to raise our energy. But if we eat food that is too starchy, and I don't know if you guys, maybe you've had a meal and sometimes after you eat, you want to sleep. So it's the heavy meal, it just wants to put you to bed. So it's lowering your energy. And let me say you want to go for an interview, and then you have such a meal, you cannot really vibrate at a higher frequency, and maybe the chances of you failing an interview could be a little bit higher if you didn't have that kind of food, because you'll be vibrating at a lower frequency, you will feel full and probably with less energy, and then the consequences might be not so good. We can raise our energies by doing exercise, by working out, by going to the gym, by swimming, whatever you can do, any sport that you might be interested in. But just maybe, for example, you can take like a test for yourself or a task. Anytime you feel low or you're feeling bad, go for a swim, go play a sport, or just go to the gym, do something exercise-wise. It will lift up your spirit, you raise your energy, and then all the negativity you are vibrating that will go away. So their point is, you can take walks in nature. There's something about nature really that kind of enhances your energy. So you can kind of take a walk maybe by the riverbank or in a park or somewhere in nature, and obviously by the end of the walk, your energy would have risen. To keep a positive attitude. This is very important, to keep a positive attitude. Generally, as we go on in life, always as you see people that are negative, they hardly achieve things because they talk themselves out of achieving things. Maybe they want to set a goal, and then before they think about the goal, or they kind of talk themselves out of it by being negative or thinking things will not work, or like it's hard, or where can I get the money? So if you're operating or you have a negative attitude, it's kind of a challenge for you to move forward, to progress, if your attitude is negative. So with this raising of energies, if we keep up our attitudes positive, it kind of helps us to obviously live in a positive environment as well, and also to attract those things that we want in life. Another point is also to try to do meditation and prayer, because as you know, this is time you take out for yourself, and then pray if you believe there's a God, you pray to Him. If you believe there's a higher power, whatever you believe in, you can just take time out for yourself, reflect on life, reflect on things, and then just pray. This helps you to raise your energy. Another point is to reduce drug and alcohol intake. Because when you are kind of, when you are under the influence of alcohol or drugs, the chances of you making like better decisions are low because you are under the influence. So if you reduce the intake of these drugs or alcohol, it can kind of elevate your energies. But otherwise, when you take alcohol, you're kind of operating at a low vibration, which is lowering your energy. The programs that we watch, or some of us that do read books, some of us that obviously watch television, the news that we watch, the music that we listen to, because all these things affect us, they impact on us, they affect our decision making, they affect, because things just come into your mind and before you know it, you're kind of living to the standard of whatever magazine that you read, or you want to change something about yourself, or you want to live like the Joneses do. So it's very important for us to mind the programs that we watch. You know, like in this world, all the news, and there are so many bad things happening around the world, and then if you just wake up in the morning, you're going to work, and you begin by watching the negativity, the bad news, people have died, these kind of things will create some sort of fear in you. Probably spend up your whole day kind of being afraid and scared for yourself. So we should watch things, we should watch out what things we actually watch, probably in terms of TV. Practice forgiveness. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the video, that forgiveness is very important, because when you forgive, you're operating at a higher frequency. It's very important for us to not hold grudges or hatred or resentment. Somebody did you wrong and you go on for 5, 6, 10 years, you haven't forgiven them. So you're harboring some sort of negative energy. This is like a very big topic in regarding to energies. But if you have time, you can take time out and do some sort of research for yourself, so that you can understand how all these energies work, and this will help you to kind of have some knowledge, and you can build yourself up or align yourself up with what is positive and what will be working for you. And lastly, to raise your energy, if you're feeling lousy, you're feeling bad, play some music. Put on your favorite tunes, some song. If you can't dance, you can dance to it. And by the time you're done, your spirit will be lifted and you'll be feeling better. So those are some of the ways in how we can raise our energies. I hope you guys will learn something out of this, and as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I shall see you in my next one. Bye.